Hi, my name's Garth, and I'm just here to tell you about something that I'm about to do. I'm standing in my bathroom of a two-bedroom flat. I'm in a bathroom, so my housemate outside can't hear what I'm about to tell you. In about 7 days, I'm going to be arrested for a movie that I'm going to make. Hopefully no one's going to get hurt. It's not my intention to hurt anyone at all. This is a video document just to tell my side of the story, to tell you all the things I had to go through as an out-of-work actor that would make me so desperate as to have to make a film like this. It all began when I was 21 and I wanted to be an actor.
Garth, I think you're going to learn more about acting by actually acting in a play than handing programs out in the street outside.
They auditioned him for the main part. He didn't get it.
Well, why didn't you try for a smaller part?
He did. He didn't get any of those either.
Well, who got the main part then?
The light, your love, my darling, I am nothing but a dark shadow, waiting for the catharsis of your love to revitalize me like spring leaves on an autumn tree.
Man, I can act circles around that guy. Why didn't I get the part? I'm a good actor, aren't I? Dale? Stan?
Well, I'm not sure I agree with the whole idea of acting being good. It can only be entertaining at most. There's something highly false about someone pretending to be someone they're not. It's like Plato's theory about the copy. There can never be a copy. There can only be the original.
What the hell are you talking about? I just think I'm supposed to be an actor, you know? I mean, I can see myself up on screen in a black tuxedo, kissing Claire Danes on a moonlit balcony, lighting Uma Thurman's cigarette, taking Gwyneth Paltrow in my arms. Man, I'd like to play a cowboy one day, drift the desert, shoot from the hip.
Oh, come on, Garth, you make me want to puke.
I was a bit down, but not too down. I had an audition the next morning that I knew I had a good chance of getting. It was a small part, but you had to start somewhere, right?
I would blaspheme his name if I knew love existed.
Once again, Gordon.
I would blaspheme his name if I knew love existed. Would you say that the play's Freudian or Shakespearean?
Garth, thanks so much for the great job you did with the flyer distribution last night. A lot of bums on seats.
Damn it, he was there.
Who?
Gordon Brooks.
Who?
What happened to you?
Huh?
How'd your audition go on Saturday?
I think it went well. I guess I've just got to wait and find out.
Yeah. I think mine went well. But you can never tell with auditions, you know. What you think is good, the judges think is bad, and what you think is bad, the judges think is good. You okay?
Cute, isn't she? I think so. And I sure as hell thought so back then, but back then I wasn't about to do anything about it.
Garth, I'm paying you to be a chicken, so get out there and be a chicken.
And the story begins with my letterbox. I was pretty excited about this one particular letter.
I'm telling you about the movie we saw.
I knew the letter was from the theatre company that I just auditioned for, but before I ever opened a letter that I knew had good news in it, there was always a few things that I had to do. This was a little ritual of mine that I had to do so I could be fully relaxed and fully receptive to the good news at hand. Okay, let's make a team up.
Oh, here is a movie star. Garth, you know you look like Aleko Alexandraki. Alexandraki. He is a Greek actor. Dimitri, put the video on there. That's Alexandraki.
He's ugly!
Ugly? He's a bloody good actor, mate.
No, he's a bloody bad actor. He's but ugly. Are you my agent?
Of course I am.
Well, why don't you prove it? Send me to an audition.
I sent you to an audition last week with the Stagebox mob.
Oh, one audition per month is not going to pay my bills, Terry.
Bills? What bills? You live at home with your parents. You don't even drive a car.
Oh, I have bills, right? I have very big bills.
Look, Garth, I'm doing the best I can for you, all right?
Look, you got jobs for auditions at least every week, right? Commercials, films, television?
Well, yeah.
Well, send me to them.
Well, sure, there are auditions every day, yeah. But my role as your agent is to send your photo to those casting agents that I think might be looking for someone with your potential. Now, if they choose not to audition you, that's not my fault, Garth.
I didn't get that part with Stagebox.
I know, Gordon Brooks did.
Well, see, that's what I'm talking about. Why does Gordon Brooks get offered so many parts? Because you send him to so many auditions that he's bound to get at least one or two.
Gordon got 4 major jobs for us just this month. He's in demand, Garth. He's getting a solid reputation. I mean, agents don't need to look at his photo anymore. They simply ask for him by name. In this industry, they either want you or they don't.
Where's my photo? There, see? What's wrong with that photo? Come on, Terry, what is wrong with that photo? Be absolutely honest. What is wrong with that photo? That's right. Nothing's wrong with that photo. The casting agents don't think there's anything wrong with that photo, but the casting agents never get to see my photo because my agent never sent it to them.
All right, okay. Do you want to know what's wrong with that photo? I'll tell you. It ain't sexy. It ain't sexy, babe. There, you happy? You're not a looker. You're not sexy. You're a geek. And there's a limited supply of work for geeks in this industry, Garth. Well, what? You asked me to be honest.
Not that honest.
Do you know why Gordon got that job with the Stagebox mob? Huh? Because he's a man. When was the last time you satisfied a woman?
What?
You may think it's got nothing to do with it, but it's got everything to do with it. I mean, Gordon's got style. He's got pizzazz. He's got a great butt. He's a man's man. He's a woman's man. And he is going to be big.
He can't act.
Oh, God, that's got nothing to do with it. Look, Garth, you're doing the best you can as an actor. I'm doing the best I can as an agent. It's a tough industry. Maybe you ought to consider doing something else.
Do you think I could be an actor?
You? An actor? An actor's got to have looks, charm, presence, life experience. He's got to be tough, like Humphrey Bogart. He's got to look strong, like James Cagney. He's got to have character, like Charles Bronson. He's got to be a man. Women want to find him sexy, like me. But you're more like Jerry Lewis.
Oh, well, he's an actor.
But you're not funny.
Well, that's the first part of the story about it, how I got to be so desperate as to have to make a movie like this that I'm about to make. Right now we're in a workshop. I can't exactly reveal where it is, but this is where I've been doing the Garth movie merchandise. Should I put you... No, I don't think it must go on camera. But basically what we have here is the Garth movie cap. We have the Garth movie t-shirt. Garth movie badge, Garth movie action doll, and the Garth movie stickers. Anyway, just to get you back to my story, I was telling you about my agent and how he didn't think I had much going for me as an actor, and then my dad's plumber was also telling me I didn't have much going for me as an actor. But it just got me thinking, you know, I mean, what did these actors have that I didn't have? Do you think I'm sexy?
What?
That's my friend Stan. He's an aspiring writer. He says he's on the search for a certain kind of truth. He wrote a 300-page novel when he was 17. Then he decided he didn't like it, so he got rid of it.
Do I think you're sexy? I'm not a girl. I don't know. What kind of question is that?
Well, do you think Gordon Brooks is sexy?
Definitely. Did you see those girls hanging off his arm on Saturday night?
Yeah, well, I don't see what the attraction is.
Well, he's a man.
Yeah, well, I'm a man, aren't I?
Norman Mailer said a man is someone who can fight, fuck, and make a lot of money.
And how many of those can you do?
Now, who the hell is Norman Mailer anyway?
He's a writer. I could probably manage about one of those. Maybe you should think about doing something else.
Maybe.
Dustin Hoffman was 30 when he did The Graduate.
Dale, where are you? You come in the room and talk like a normal person?
That's Dale. Dale made weird types of movies that I didn't understand. One movie was about a supermarket car park. Another one was about a refrigerator. I didn't know anyone else that used to make movies, so I used to beg him to put me in one of his movies, but he wouldn't give me a part. He never used actors. He lived with Stan. I used their flat like a second home to get away from hassles from my parents about my wanting to be an actor. Was I sexy? I thought I'd make some calculations. How many girlfriends did I ever have? That wasn't really important. How many girls had I ever kissed? One when I was 14, then two when I was 16, and then no one for a couple of years, and then two the year after that. So when do you start kissing girls? About 14, I'd say. So my girl average per year is... But not every actor has sex appeal. I wouldn't call Danny DeVito sexy.
Yeah, but he's funny. You think you're funny?
Do you think I'm funny?
Never made me laugh.
But not every actor was funny or sexy. How about Gene Hackman? He isn't funny, and he sure isn't sexy.
Yeah, but he's got character.
Do you think I've got any character, Dad, like Gene Hackman?
You had any character, Garth, you wouldn't want to be an actor. My son, an actor. That's a joke. Why don't you do something normal, like carpenter or plumber?
Maybe Dad is right. Maybe I should be more realistic. I don't know about plumbing, though. I can't imagine anything worse than sticking my head down someone's toilet every day of the week. Maybe I could be a fitter and turner. Yeah, I guess I could be a fitter and turner. What the hell is a fitter and turner?
Okay, now this is the tiramisu. Over here we have the albonigus, that's like meat.
Have you read the book Sexual Perversity in Chicago?
It's not a book, it's a play.
Yeah, well, it's being done by Hills Theatre, one of the biggest theatre groups in the city, and they're casting for the main part. What sort of a character is he? Have you read it?
Well, put it this way, Rob Lowe played him in the movie.
Rob Lowe? Couldn't it have been someone like Dudley Moore?
What are you talking about anyway? I thought you were studying to be a chef.
What are you doing? Why didn't you tell me it was hot?
God damn it, I had to get that part. The audition for the Rob Lowe part was next month, so I had 2 weeks to get sexy.
No! You idiot! This costs a lot to dry clean!
I wonder what haircuts suit me best. Eventually I found what I was looking for. Then I thought it was time to go out and test my sexiness. The only problem was having someone to go with.
What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid.
Then open the door. You don't have to talk to girls if you don't want to.
I know lots of girls.
I never said you didn't.
No!
I think she's looking at me.
How do you know?
Because I look smashing tonight. She's nice, man. What do you think I should say?
This isn't your scene.
Well, just shut up, all right? You're going to ruin everything. What do you reckon?
I'll say hi.
It's a good point. Hi.
I think you need to say something catchy, get their attention.
What? Don't you think it's interesting how you never think about the hiccups until you actually have the hiccups?
Not particularly.
Catchier.
Do you ever wonder what it'd be like to have every thought in the world at once?
Well, that was a complete waste of time. Look, I don't know if you're cut out for this, Garth. I mean, there are some guys that can do it and there's some guys that can't. And maybe you just got to accept that you're the kind of guy that can't. What? Hey, I'm just trying to save him the anguish of trying to be something he can't be.
Maybe Stan was right. Maybe I wasn't really cut out for this. So I thought it best to throw in the towel. But after another 2 days of being Charlie the Chicken, I decided that was it. Whether I was cut out for it or not, I was going to get that part. So I spent a couple of days getting advice from different people. And I was ready for the next big night. I didn't have much success that night either, but I did manage to get a couple of smiles. At first the rejection bothered me, but then I kind of rode along with it and tried to have fun. A few beers also helped me on my way. Eventually I hooked up with a guy called Spleen. They called him Spleen because he didn't have one. He said he slept with over 1,000 women.
Marriage? You must be kidding. I mean, why buy a book when you can join the library, huh?
That's a good point. So what's the secret? How do you do it?
So I explained my case to him. He said he'd give me a few pointers.
And the contender's corner, Garth Petridis in his first professional love bout. He looks confident, sharp, round one. 122 pounds to Olson. And he's looking a little less confident now. He's a little worn each corner. The seconds are speaking to him. His coach is revving him up. He's happy. He's charming. He's alluring. He's moving in. The body language is very positive at this moment. Oh, yes. Oh, there. He didn't even see that coming. The defence has fallen down and the hair out of place. And now he's lined up down the big deodorant. The drape around deodorant's not working so effectively as it was. He's standing back. Further contender coming in. He's not really challenging. He's losing the grip. Oh, and he's fallen for the oldest trick in the book. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a dirty low blow. And he's fallen into the towel. He needs the towel very desperately. The drink down.
And eventually,
we had the winner by knockout.
I got lucky. Well, I'm not really sure if you'd call it lucky. The club was shut at 5 and I'd wait outside for the girls that no one else had picked up during the night. I had a couple of close brushes with success, but ultimately I still wasn't getting anywhere close to becoming a ladies' man. Stan got sick of coming and Dale's bakery shift changed to 4 in the morning.
The woman you're looking for, Garth, is you.
Soon Spleen got bored of me and started ignoring me too.
You're not the type.
What type?
To meet women in a club, you don't have the moves.
What moves?
You're not the type of person whose best qualities come out in a club. Try dating.
Dating? Are you serious? I don't even have a car. What am I supposed to say? Oh, I'll pick you up at 8. And by the way, what bus line are you on? What best qualities?
You have a wonderful personality. You're very sensitive.
Maybe you'd like to go on a date with me.
I don't date.
What do you know about dating?
I've never been on a date in my life.
Dating now. You going to ask out?
Finally, I got my first date. Her name was Kylie. She was actually a friend of Stan's sister, Edith. Anyway, Kylie was okay. I can't say I was really interested in her, but there was a certain goal that I had to reach with her. I had to see if I could impress her as my being a smooth guy and win her heart and get myself some badly needed sexual experience for the audition for the part in the play. We went to see Mermaids with Winona Ryder. After the movie, we walked around and talked about nothing in particular. I thought if I want to make any impression on this girl of my being a ladies' man, I better act soon because my last bus home was leaving at 11:30.
I think sex should be a really open subject. We attach too much pride to it. Like in Europe over there, they don't make a big issue out of it like we do over here, you know? I don't think it matters for you to have sex with.
I dug out a number I got from one of the nightclubs that I never called. It's probably a fake number anyway. When I first saw her, I couldn't think of anything to say, so I just said what came to mind.
You look different during the day.
What do you mean?
Oh, just your face looks different.
What? Like worse?
No, not worse. I mean, not really better either. I mean, it's just like, I guess daylight just makes people look different. I mean, it's just an observation. I mean, you know what? You know, like when you think something's one thing and then you realise it's like something else? I wasn't trying to tell her she looked worse, just different. I just thought it was interesting, that's all. Actually, now that I think about it, she really did look worse. I mean, not that that means anything. I don't think that day I looked so hot myself. After 2 weeks, I was still more of a Jerry Lewis with women than a Cary Grant. I really wanted to ask Chloe out, the girl I worked with. And then what do you know? Fate. Hi.
Hi.
Chloe was doing her washing. I offered to walk her. She accepted. I even put a $1 coin into the washing machine for her.
This is the perfect girl, Stan. She's an actor too. How perfect can it be, man? She even likes Montgomery Clift movies.
And what about using the girls for research for your audition? You gonna use her for that too?
Now, forget that, Stan, you know. I don't care about that audition, you know. I'll just find another role where I don't have to play some loverboy sleazebag.
I asked Chloe if she'd seen From Here to Eternity, a Montgomery Clift movie. When she said she hadn't, I asked if she wanted to watch it with me down the Capitol. I was so excited, it was hard to contain. I tried to stand in a way I thought she would find sexy when she arrived.
Well, as you can see, she stood me up. Right now I'm standing in Bourke Street Mall in the city of Melbourne, and the promotional machine for the Garth movie is about to start rolling. I've got my Garth movie cap, my Garth movie t-shirt, and I'm ready to start promoting this film. You have a ticket for the Garth movie, a great new movie? Ticket for the Garth movie? Oh, really? Fantastic film. So, for the Garth movie? Fantastic film called the Garth movie? Film called the Garth movie. It's a great new movie. Fantastic. Well, back to my story about my wanting to be an actor. I think I was at Chloe just stood me up at the movies, and 2 days after that I was with my friend Harry in a bar having a drink.
Do you really want this girl? Because if you do, you have to find her, immediately find her and tell her how you feel. Just do it now.
Harry claimed he was a filmmaker.
I've got this idea for a film, right? And you would be perfect for the lead, okay, right? It's about a man, and he's got hands where his feet are and feet where his hands are, and he's been living in the outback, but he hasn't had any human contact. Oh, I'm not sure, I haven't worked out why, but until he's 21 and the professor.
So I was telling Harry all about my love problems.
Man, just tell her how you feel. Like that scene in St. Elmo's Fire where Emilio Estevez, you know, just goes for it and he tells Andy McDowell how he feels about it. This girl, Chloe, she's an actress, right?
Right.
She'll love that stuff.
Hi, Chloe, it's Garth. You're probably sitting in your room wondering why I'm standing outside in your tree. And I just want to tell you that you're the first girl that I've ever really, really liked. And I think you and I could be really, really special together. And if you just give me a chance, I think things between us could just be really...
I think you should come inside, Garth.
Do you want a coffee? I'm already seeing someone, Garth. And we've been in love for a very long time. But I think you're very sweet.
I knew she was going to say something like that. I was too drunk to go home, so I spent the night on the couch. In the morning, I was too embarrassed to see Chloe or a dipshit boyfriend that I snuck out without saying goodbye. I guess if I was more of a man, I probably would have stood more of a chance with her. I think I'm just wasting my time, you know? I mean, maybe I should just take more acting classes and get this role, you know? I mean, I don't actually have to be romantic and sexy. I can just act romantic and sexy, right? I'm an actor. I'm supposed to act. Jeez, I'm confused.
The best way to clear your head is to walk straight. Find yourself a straight highway and walk. Keep walking. Don't turn back until you've found the answer you're looking for. And it's very important that you keep walking straight. If the highway curves, it's no good. Find another highway.
What are you filming?
Concrete.
I'm on a highway.
Is it straight?
Yeah, it's straight.
What's happening?
Nothing, I'm freezing.
Keep walking straight.
Dale, I'm freezing to death. What a waste of time that was. I just had to admit that I'd never ever be competent with...
Excuse me? Do you know when the next tram's coming?
Not for another 15 minutes.
Great. You have time to get a drink. I'm from Riddles Creek. I bet you haven't heard of it. It's about 50 kilometres from town. What do you do?
Kind of an actor.
How exciting. I'm kind of an actor too. I strip. I'm on my way to a gig right now. I make 1,000 clear a week.
It's a lot of money.
I like you. You're cute. Give me a kiss.
No, I've got a girlfriend.
It's too bad. Do you want me to give you a blowjob?
I don't think I should really do that.
But I'm wet.
I'll close the window.
The fact that you're rejecting me makes me want. What do you think it is? Okay, I'll leave you alone. My name's Jackie. What's yours?
God, what am I, an idiot? You're sitting in my lap, for Christ's sake. What can I ask for? God, where did she say she was from? It's a town. A map. I need a map. Damn, Barrett, Windigo, Riddles Creek. Do you guys know where Jackie lives? Sorry, I don't know where Cena.
18 McComb Street.
Oh, thanks very much. See? That's what small towns are like. Friendly. Everybody knows everybody. Hi, my name's Garth. Is Jackie here?
Come in. Hi, Garth.
Hi. I'm sorry to track you down. It's just that my friend Stan is a writer and he's writing a book and there's a character that's a stripper and he wants to interview a real stripper. No one else.
You alright?
Yeah.
Oi, Jackie, producer the car and take it out. Kevin's run out of petrol and he hasn't even got it out of the driveway.
Jesus, what was that?
Piss off, Dennis, you little shit.
God, haven't you got a lock on that door?
Jackie!
Don't tell me that's your dad.
What do you want, Dad?
Jesus!
$20 now.
Ugh. Oh, I'm not sure I can do that.
Well, make up your friggin' mind. I've got a gig to go to in 2 hours. I've got to get ready.
I think I want to do it.
You're kidding me. I just put half my uniform on.
Well, don't worry about it then.
Don't move. It's okay. Everyone's gone. It's only Ben. Open the door, will you?
G'day, I'm Big Bad Ben. Jackie ready yet?
Nah, you buffhead, I'm not a cop, I'm a stripper. I've got a show on later on. I'm just being a bodyguard for Jackie in case any of the guys go for grabs.
Well, guess I'll see you later.
Do you want some money?
No, thanks.
Here, have 200.
Oh, there you go.
See you, Garthy?
I did it. I couldn't believe it. I was finally a man. I sure was becoming ladies' man material. I was going to get that part. Even if Gordon Brooks was going to audition for it, I knew I had a good chance. I taught myself all sorts of techniques for picking up women. One was the "do you remember me" technique.
Right. Remember me?
No.
Remember this?
The horn technique. The pen technique.
You could give me your telephone number.
I haven't got a pen.
Then the day of the big audition arrived.
Garth. Surprised to see you here. Want to distribute more flyers?
I don't do programs anymore.
Good luck.
Would all like this, please make your way to stage left. Well, I'm at Morgan's house. Morgan's actually composing the soundtrack for the Garth movie, and hopefully he'll be doing a good job. I'm just coming to check to see how he's going. Hi Morgan, how's it going?
Mr. G.
I just came to see how the soundtrack's going.
Well, I'd hate my sleeping hours to impose upon your bloody busy schedule, Mr. Garth. Oh, but,
Yeah, I brought something for you.
and what retro this be?
So how's the soundtrack going?
Look, man, as far as I know, I'm not really a movie composer. General Custer's Army? Yes, okay. So,
just remember, okay, I just need you to know this film is going to be a great film. It's going to have action, it's going to have suspense, it's going to have romance, and it's going to be great. It's going to be seen by people all over the world, okay? So you've got to make it really, really good, okay?
you want me to make it really good?
I'm just telling these people about how I became so desperate as to want to have to make this movie in the first place. Where was I? That's right, I was telling you about when I'd just gotten the part in Sexual Perversity in Chicago, and then a whole new theatre world just opened up to me.
I met a great new bunch of people. directors, writers, stagehands.
Actors in the play, or?
Yeah, I can see it. I met 3 really great guys. They were all actors still working part-time jobs. There was Clyde. Clyde had a complex about being short. He used to take solace in short actors like Dustin Hoffman, Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
Theo was a Pacino fan through and through.
Guy Pearce, give me a fucking break. Now, Al Pacino, Scarface. Say hello to my little friend, and that's fucking a performance.
The idea of not flushing the toilet was Bruce's idea. It was his flat. He was really tight about saving money. He was stressed that he'd never make it as an actor and that he'd have to spend the rest of his life working at the convenience store where the management there had already offered him the assistant manager position.
What's that movie with David Niven, Anthony Quinn, Gregory Pakis?
We used to set up till 4 in the morning talking about acting, who was good, who was bad, which actor deserved his success, which actor fluked it, De Niro this, Pacino that, method versus traditional stage. To tell you the truth, I didn't have as much to say to these guys, so I was learning all the time. Then before I knew it, I was waiting in the wings to go on stage for my first main role. We played 2 weeks and the play was a success. I managed to get a new agent out of it who got me a few roles in television ads and small roles in TV shows. I couldn't believe it was all finally beginning. I was going to audition for a character that wandered the countryside and lived off the fish he caught from the rivers. Bruce said I should read Huckleberry Finn for research, but I had my own ideas. In preparation for the part of the car thief, Theo's brother Frank showed me how to break into a car.
I'm not gonna steal the car, Frank. I'm not gonna steal the car. Don't steal the car. Don't steal the car. Come on, don't steal anything. What the hell?
In the jail cell, Frank was pretty pissed off with me.
You got me caught. You're a fucking amateur. You're a fucking amateur. I should never have fucking gotten involved.
But then he said he'd take the blame for it after all. He said he'd get another refresher course about stealing cars in jail.
What a ball-busting dad you've got. Tell me about it.
I was even able to quit my job at the mall and move out from my parents' house. I was moving into Stan's room. I hadn't seen Stan in a while. He thought I was going too far with my research. He thought my picking up girls for research was ideologically unsound and my adventures childish. To me, Stan only seemed interested in writing and reading and putting down society. The last time I saw him, he boasted that he read War and Peace in 2 days.
You want to be a writer, don't you? Or what the hell are you going to write about? You never even experienced anything.
I can write about things without doing the stupid things you do.
Anyway, Stan went on his trip and I moved into his room. Dale was doing pretty well with his little films. He won some accolades from some avant-garde film festivals and had some articles written about him. He finally let me act in one of his movies. But that was ages ago. I wasn't even sure if he was still making his movies. He was becoming a bit of a worry because he would spend days on end in his room with his door closed. But things had been going well. We'd all been scoring parts. Some paid, some didn't. It didn't matter that much. What was important was that we were making connections.
Hey, guys, I'm going to be on television.
And then nothing. No parts, no auditions. Everything just dried up.
You want to work, you've got to go to Sydney.
Oh, fuck Sydney. LA.
LA? You gotta be shitting me. Do you know how many unemployed actors live in LA? You gotta make it for yourself. You gotta do theatre.
Oh, fuck theatre. No one goes to the theatre anymore. You want to make, you got to make a fucking movie.
Kate Blanchett, do you know how she made it? She did a play in Sydney. And you know who saw it? Gillian Armstrong.
Yeah, 1 in a million.
And do you know what sucks? She never really wanted to act.
That's Reese Witherspoon, you idiot.
That's right. I read an interview with her and she said she never wanted to act. The opportunity just appeared and she took it. Fuck, that shits me.
I couldn't really afford to think about the future, as all the money I had from the ads had gone on bond and rent. So I got a job.
Are we all feeling good today?
Douche, douche.
Yes, we are. Douche, douche.
It was a commission job, which I thought was a good thing. More opportunity to make more money.
Hi, my name's Garth, and today we're selling antifungal treatment for bedding and linen. My name's Garth, and today we're selling antifungal treatment for bedding and linen.
Did we all have a good day today? Douche, douche.
Yes, we did.
Douche, douche. Whereas it's like a cult. They all stand around and bow to this loser who does this dumb dance, and he goes, douche, douche.
Do you mind?
After the trial day, we were assigned with a partner. I got Brad.
Get pumped. You've got to dig deep. Find those championship qualities. Go make a sale. Go get them.
2 weeks into my new job, and there I was borrowing money from my dad to pay the rent.
If you studied the medicine like your cousin Terry, you'd have plenty of money.
I'll pay you back with my next paycheck.
My next paycheck, what a joke. If it's anything like my first paycheck, I'll be in trouble. $120. For a 40-hour week, I made about $3 an hour.
Best thing since sliced bread. A million housewives.
But in a couple of weeks, I kind of got the hang of the job and made enough to cover my expenses. I would have been in a better mood that day if I had known that was the last time I had to work with Brad.
Last thing, go to the toilet.
No one answered that door. Just do it in the bushes.
Jack Nicholson didn't make it till he was 30.
Leonardo DiCaprio made it at 16,
16? Try 9. The puny fucker used to be on Growing Pains.
Sharon Stone, Basic Instinct, 32. How'd your audition go, Garth?
They said I was too old for the part.
We'd like to have a word with you, Garth. We don't feel that you're getting into the spirit of things here, Garth. Don't feel that you're doing your best to be a team player. But since your figures are good, we'd still like you to work for the company, but on your own capacity. We want you to come to work after the morning congregational meeting and return from the field before the afternoon congregational meeting.
Actually, it was the best thing that happened to me in a long time. I got to sleep in a little later and come home a little earlier without having to participate in that salesman bullshit.
This is Veronica, Garth. We feel that you two will work well together.
You don't talk much, do you?
Nothing to say.
Actually, I didn't mind Veronica too much. She didn't bother me like Brad, and I'd give her 1 or 2 of my sales because she couldn't get very many. And slowly, I got to like her.
Ramtus lived for 2,000 years. He learned to transcend his body before he died, and now he's a spirit that can only be contacted through a medium. Has written a book.
She was into talk about spiritualism and transcending reality and astral travelling and a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't understand.
Say that?
What?
Doesn't matter.
Your audition was really good, Garth, but we feel you were too Greek for the part.
Too Greek for the part. I go for Greek parts, they tell me I look too Australian.
Fuck! You're the one that's not talking today.
Where's Clyde?
He's not coming. He's got some job at Priceline or something. Look, I know you don't want to hear this, but there's an up-and-coming audition for a feature. We're all going for it.
They want a big, tough, muscly guy. I'm too small.
Well, put some weight on, you skinny prick.
Garth Petridis.
Hey, how's it going? Audition? God, who knows? I haven't heard anything yet.
Garth, Nathan Tomlin, Elite Productions. We'd like you to come back for the second audition. Won't be for a couple of months, as we are conducting a nationwide audition, but we will be in touch with your agent.
Holy shit. A chance at a second audition. I had 2 months to get tough.
You want to know why you don't get any work. This is why you don't get any work. You don't work with your agent enough. You don't go and see him. You don't ask him for work. What's up?
You got a brother in the army, haven't you?
Yeah, Phil, why?
I want to join.
You don't want to join the army.
Bruce, I got the second audition.
What? You got the second audition? You got the second audition! God, that is great! Do you know what this means? 6 people got a call back for the second audition, 6 out of 300. Shit, I didn't even think you were quite right for the part.
Yeah, well, I'm working on that. Just speak to your brother, will you?
Oh, yes. Oh,
As it turned out, Bruce's brother Phil thought it was a disgrace my wanting to research the army for a movie and wanted to have no part of it. So I had to join the queue.
You want to join the army?
I want to join the army. I'm ready to go. I'm fit, I'm strong.
The army psychologist didn't seem entirely convinced, but after a successful written physical examination, I was on the bus to Puckapunyal. Sorry.
Treat us, you Kwambi!
Even when I was asleep, I still didn't seem to be able to get things right.
Hey! Hey! Stop snoring!
Sorry.
Hey! Hey! You're snoring again!
Sorry, I won't do it again. The next day, the battalion was a bit tired, but not me. I was full of beans. Eventually, someone said what they really thought.
Well, I guess the army wasn't quite for you.
about because they thought he was a threat to national security. Threat to national security. I'm telling you.
Women can't resist him. Men can't defeat him. He'll steal your daughter. He'll steal your car. His name is Garth Petridis, an exciting new actor who's been likened to the greats like Robert De Niro, Al Pacino, Marlon Brando. The Garth movie, coming to a theatre near you. He's a lover. He's a fighter. He's Garth. Well, I'm just recording the voiceover for the cinema, TV and video release of the Garth movie. Morgan, how's the soundtrack going?
Hang on, let's sit down. Give me a breath. No, that's okay.
I'd just gotten back from the army, as I told you, where I'd visited the guys at the cafe, and then I realised it was time to get back into my research for the tough guy role. The thing about a lot of these tough guys is they only look tough. Your brother Phil, isn't he a black belt in karate or something?
Hapkido.
What?
Hapkido is Japanese martial art invented during World War II to keep the Yanks out of the villages. It's a mixture between ground fighting and stand-up.
Yeah, whatever, alright? I just need to learn how to fight. Well, I'm auditioning for a tough guy part and I say things like, I hit first, I ask questions later.
That's for treating the army like a joke.
Veronica needed a place to stay, and though I didn't really want her to move in, it would mean less rent, so I let her move into my living room. She had this annoying habit of playing with my head.
Why are you doing these stupid things?
What stupid things?
All this stupid research. Give up the acting dream, Garth. Can't you see that it's all ego? Stop living in the future, live in the now.
With Veronica on my case and the door-to-door tiring me out, I had to try and get tough and pack on a few pounds to be convincing for the second audition for the tough guy role.
Coffee?
Yes, thanks.
Look, just go straight through.
Looking good.
Garth, we've been speaking with your agent. He tells me you're okay on the schedule for the shoot.
That's right.
Well, we've decided to offer you the part.
I'd like to take that opportunity, thank you.
What happened to your eye? You've been in a fight or something? Alice, bring week one's call sheets and the rehearsal schedule.
did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it. Yes, yes.
Well, I finally landed a major part. The film would start shooting in a few weeks and I would be busy with rehearsals until then. Without asking me for permission, Veronica had 2 friends move in. Like Veronica, they didn't pay their fair share of the bills either.
He that remains sleepless shall see the golden eternity.
He who remains hungry shall see the golden eternity.
I was being treated for severe dehydration. The doctor said it was a result of all my hard work and physical training. They said I'd suffered from overstimulation. Bruce came by with what he said was bad news. It was.
It's very simple, Garth. One of the key investors has decided that if he's to continue funding the film, there's got to be a major name playing the main part. It's not that you're not a good actor, Garth, but you're not a major name.
The build-up of bills meant that I had to move back in with my parents. I never thought I'd be happy to see my old acting adversary, Gordon Brooks.
Been doing any shows?
Oh, no. I gave that up years ago. I'm working for a broking firm now. What about you, Garth?
A broking firm?
2 days later, I ran into my old filmmaker friend who always wore a bathrobe, Harry Oliver.
Harry, what's with the suit?
I'm working for my old man now.
You're kidding. What about the film they're gonna make?
Guess you gotta grow up sometime. Garth, my name's John. Harry was just a stage name. You know that. Everybody else knew.
No, I didn't.
I think it's time to look for a real job.
I couldn't really argue. Then, I had an idea.
And action.
the girl go.
Get lost, punk.
Let the girl go.
Man, kick his ass.
No, Veronica, look at me starry-eyed, you know, like you've just fallen in love, you know? You look bored. More like, kind of like, you know, open mouth and starry-eyed. Give me a break.
Come on,
I'm just...
Garth, you can't act for shit.
And do it again, okay? You want to do it again? We'll do it again.
Garth, you're out of your depth, mate. You don't know how to write a script, and she's not a fucking actor. I'm sick of this.
No, we can do it. Come on, guys, we can do it. I need you... Guys, you've got big parts in the film. I need you to do it. Come on, we'll just do it one more time. We can... Well, that's the end of the Garth movie. I just wanted to play a character that I'd learned to play over the last few years, you know, the tough, sexy movie hero guy. And we've got no actors, and the story's terrible apparently, so it's all over. Signing off. Man, I've done everything I can to be an actor. I was told to get sexy, I got sexy. I was told to get tough, I got tough. I was told to get a name, well, I'm gonna get one of those too. Well, this is the plan. I'm still gonna make the Garth movie and showcase my acting skills and show the world what a fantastic actor I am, but I'm gonna go about getting actors in a slightly different way. Come on, there's gotta be someone. I'm looking for a guy to play a part. Someone about 40 years of age. No. 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 Oh, that's my man. That's my man. I think that's my man. Don't move. I've got a gun. I don't want to hurt you. I've got a gun. I just need you to do this thing. Shit. 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 The plan was I just needed to make a name to get some attention. So I just wanted to showcase my acting ability. So I wanted to kidnap real life people with this gun, get them to play a part in my film, you know? And the film would become a success. It would be seen by many, many people. But you know, it looks like I need help. I haven't got help. I can't do this on my own, you know, so don't worry about it. The gun's fake.
You look sad.
I am.
What's up?
Rejected actor.
Me too.
Serious?
I'm very serious. I can't tell you how many auditions I've lost to blonde bimbos who can't act.
Barbarian. Look at your horns. It looks fine.
It's a Viking hat.
It's a barbarian hat.
Okay.
It's got a skull thing on it.
We're 200 kilometres from Melbourne, and we've got a new idea for a film.
I have a new idea for a film. Ta-da! Princess and the Barbarian. It's to do with fantasy, it's to do with suspense, it's to do with magic, with forests. I mean, you get the gist when you talk about princess and barbarian.
So we should cast the film?
Yep. Cast the film. Hey, what's your name?
Don?
Ever done any acting, Don?
No, never.
Well, you're about to.
Okay.
Action! Say your line. If thou wants to defeat the sacred rock of Liar, you must defeat my sword first.
If thou wants to defeat thy sacred rock of liar...
No, if thou wants to find the sacred rock of Liar, you must defeat my sword first.
If thou wants to defeat thy sacred rock of liar, they must...
If thou wants to find the sacred rock of Liar, you must defeat my sword first. All right. Look, we'll just do the sword fight, all right? Just try and raise your arm. We'll just do like normal sword fight, you know? Just raise your arm, please. Okay. There's something wrong with the sword. Don, don't forget to call the police, you know, we just kidnapped you.
Okay.
Hey, Romeo, show me your face. Garth?
Just stop stuffing around, we're gonna find someone.
God.
How about her? Too young. Do I put the camera on the tripod? I'm nervous about this gun. Do you think anyone's gonna think it's actually real?
Oh, not if you hold it like that.
Just don't show them, just try not to show them anything of it, or else
No.
they'll see that it's not real.
We just, I mean, God, so many things happen nowadays. We just stick it in someone's back. I mean, whether it's real or not, they're still, and they're not sure, they're not going to take a chance, are they? What about him?
Who?
That guy over there. Can you, oh, he's got a kid. Man, what about children? Come on, there's got to be someone.
How about that guy over there? Hey, bud, this is your lucky day.
Hey, bud, your lucky day. Don't fuck us around. Don't fuck us around. No, just keep your eyes on the car.
Sorry, mate, you're gonna be okay.
Go
Just
straight
want you to drive
ahead.
the car.
All I want you to do is drive the car.
Are you guys for fucking real
No,
or what?
we're not for real. That's why we're dressed up. Drive the car and you won't be hurt.
All right, turn the engine off. Get out of the car, please. Get out of the car, please. Get out of the car. All right, what I want you to do is go stand over there. I'm gonna give you a costume. You're gonna put the costume on, and say a couple of lines. Right, it's gonna all be over.
You guys are fucking unreal.
Don't
You brought me
stand
out
over
to
there.
the middle of the
Stand
forest.
over there.
I'm going to be a part of the film.
You're going to be a part of the film.
What, and you guys are what, actors?
Lorna.
Put this on. Take your pants off. And stick these on. I'll help you. Now.
What the
now.
fuck is that?
Stick them on.
I'm supposed to put that shit on.
Stick them on.
What
I'll
sort
wait
of
around here
fucking
for 25
smart-ass film
fucking
is
minutes
this?
to
Action!
So I'm the fairy that goes through.
Not to her, to the camera.
To the camera.
I'm the good fucking fairy that goes through the fucking forest to save your fucking life from 1,000 fucking spiders.
The line is, I am the good fairy sent here to guide you through the forest of 1,000 spiders. And take the bullshit out of it, alright? We're going to do it again and again. Do it to the camera and do it straight.
I'm the good fairy that goes through the forest to guide you through the spiders. What are you doing with my clothes?
None of your business.
What the? You fucking bitch!
Hey, stop! Excellent!
Where are you going?
I want to call a friend, see if there's been any publicity or anything about it.
Just can't you wait till we get to a hotel?
No!
Oh, come on, can't you wait? Let's just get a hotel.
No, my batteries have run out on the phone. Just hold on, Mike. Won't be one moment.
Oh, shit, there's that guy.
After being taken down Main Street and led into bushes off Watson's Road, he was stripped naked and made to dress as a pink fairy before being filmed by his abductors. The kidnappers are believed to be embittered Garth Petridis, 26, and Lorna Trudeau, 27, apparently desperate to stage some form of publicity stunt for some unknown reason. Detectives are on hand for leads in this bizarre crime. Anyone citing these desperate pair should call local police on 1-800 355 400.
Well, I'm in the bathroom of the hotel. Man, I can't believe we're on TV. Oh, man. She's really starting to piss me off. She's just too loud, and she's just gonna, like, jeopardize this film before it's even finished.
Lionel!
Turn the camera off. Can you be any more obvious?
Garth, we have to keep it rolling at all times. Stop getting so panicky. Hold on.
Come on, let's go.
Hello? Yes, did you see it? Speak to you soon. Okay, bye. This is the beginning of our adventure. We've just seen ourselves in the newspaper and I've just got my first call.
She can't be serious. Oh, she can't be serious. What are you doing? Why are you dressing like that?
What are you talking about?
You haven't got time to go dyeing your hair and...
What do you think?
What are you wearing?
You like it?
It doesn't matter whether I like it or not. We haven't got the time to be dyeing our hair and going shopping. Shirts and skirts and new shoes and what...
Garth, what's your problem?
We haven't got time for this. We've got people like probably hunting us down.
Exactly. There are people who are hunting us down. Do you want me to look like shit?
And you're going up and you're dyeing your hair?
Well, I have to dye my hair. And look, those roots coming through. It looked terrible.
Well, I'm currently just in a stairwell just off the street. She's gone. She's gone. There's no more Lorna. There's going to be no more wizards, goblins, fairies, and barbarians. That's all over. It's going to be the Garth movie again. Hey, Terry.
Kid, isn't it? It's publicity. It's got to be. Whilst no one in their right mind would do this. Come on, it's got to be for publicity.
They're going to make a name for us.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's not going to work, mate, because you're going to get caught and the whole film's going to go for nothing. I mean, do you realise you've really shot yourself in the foot? Because after this, you will never, ever work in this town again.
Listen, I'm just trying to give myself a break, you know. I'm not totally happy about doing this either. I'm just trying to give myself a break.
All right, fine, you do what you want to do, but what about me? What am I here for? You don't really think I'm going to be part of this whole stupid, bloody, crazy charade of yours, do you? You don't really think I'm going to dress up as one of your actors? There's got to be another way around this, for God's sake.
Keep walking.
Come on, look.
Turn around and keep walking.
Look, why don't we just sit down for a second, just talk about it. I'm not fucking wearing that.
Put the beret
not even
on,
my colours, for God's
turn around
sake.
and keep walking. Just keep walking.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll give you carte blanche to any actor on my books, and you can use any of those actors you want anytime you like. And I won't say another word.
Just to keep walking.
Come on, I'll do anything you want because I'm your agent. I'm their agent.
Turn around and keep walking.
Come on, mate. Let's just talk about it. Come on.
Just keep walking.
Crazy.
Hey, keep walking.
Look. All I ask is...
Hey! Put your weapons down!
I'm about 2 minutes away from getting arrested, and you're probably wondering, was this all worth it? Well, I don't know, is the honest truth, but I can tell you this. It sure beats walking around dressed as a chicken for $7 an hour.